You can't time the market. No doubt you've heard that before, but 2025 was certainly a year that proves the point once again. I want to take you back to the spring of 2025, March and April. In fact, I'm going to ask you to join me in closing your eyes and remember the spring of last year. There was war in Gaza. There's war in Ukraine. The President of the United States was actually threatening the sovereignty of a number of countries around the world. Greenland, Panama, and yes, even Canada. Liberation Day in April, President Trump announced sweeping tariffs around the world and some real doozies, over 100%. In March and April, they were both negative months for the market. Do you remember that? How does all that feel? Well, I'm going to open my eyes because it doesn't feel very good and I want to get away from it. In the spring of 2025, it did not look like it was going to be a good year for investors. And yet, here we are at the end of 2025 with solid double-digit returns in both Canada and United States. You can't time the market. However, does that mean you shouldn't do anything? No, absolutely not. So far, we've talked about the return side for long-term investors. What about the risk side? When market risks are high, as they are today, we're late in the investment cycle. When market risks are high, it's imperative to review your portfolio relative to two important risk metrics. Number one, liquidity. How easy is it for you to get your hands on some money quickly without having to worry about interest rates or the stock market's doing? That's called liquidity. And number two, volatility. One day, the feathers are going to hit the fan. And when the feathers hit the fan, market prices will go down. How much will your portfolio go down? And when that happens, are you going to be able to sleep at night? Well, you can't time the market, but you can make sure that you are prudently managing your portfolio. And look, if you're watching today, you're capable of doing that yourself. But you don't need to do it alone. We can help. Feel free to email and ask for our tool called the Asset Portfolio Analyzer. We're happy to send that to you by email. Or simply call and schedule a time to talk. Double check that your savings are in the right place for right now.